Because the moment you understand this fact, you'll realize why nobody talks about it openly. This is not a conspiracy story. This is not motivation. This is a silent truth hidden in plain sight. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Here's the fact they hope you never ask about: who actually controls what you believe is normal? Not governments, not schools, not even media alone. It's something deeper. The system that decides what questions are allowed and which ones are made to sound stupid, dangerous, or useless. From the day you're born, you're taught answers before you're allowed to ask questions. You're trained to memorize, repeat, and obey, not to think independently. School rewards obedience, not intelligence. The smartest kids aren't the ones who ask why. They're the ones who follow instructions perfectly. Over time, curiosity dies quietly, and nobody notices. Here's where it gets uncomfortable. Most people don't live the life they chose. They live the life they were prepared for. You're told success looks one way, failure looks another, and anything outside that frame is risky or unrealistic. Dreams are slowly replaced with "be practical," and fear becomes normal. Ask yourself this: why do millions of people feel tired even when they rest, lost even when they're busy, and empty even when they achieve things? Because they're chasing goals that were never theirs. This system doesn't need to control you by force. It controls you by convincing you that you're free, while quietly limiting your options. You can choose what to watch, but not what trends exist. You can choose what to buy, but not what's advertised to you 24/7. You can speak, but only within boundaries that don't threaten the structure. And the most powerful trick? Making people fight each other over politics, religion, status, opinions, so nobody looks up and asks who benefits from the chaos. Here's the part nobody likes to hear. Distraction is the real prison. Endless scrolling, constant notifications, short attention spans, viral outrage, entertainment everywhere, silence nowhere. When was the last time you sat alone with your thoughts, no phone, no noise, and asked yourself what you actually want? They hope you never ask that question, because the moment you do, the illusion starts breaking. You realize time is the most expensive currency, and you've been spending it on things designed to keep you busy, not fulfilled. You realize fear is marketed to you daily: fear of missing out, fear of failure, fear of being different, and fear keeps people obedient. Think about this carefully. If people truly understood their potential, their value, and their power to think independently, would the world look the same? Would broken systems survive? Would lies spread so easily? That's why deep thinking is discouraged. That's why fast content is promoted. That's why outrage spreads faster than truth. And here's the heaviest part of the fact. Most people will hear this and still do nothing. Not because they're stupid, but because waking up is uncomfortable. It forces you to question your habits, your beliefs, even your identity. And comfort is addictive. But a few people, very few, will pause. They'll feel uneasy. They'll feel exposed. They'll realize something inside them just shifted. If you're feeling that right now, that's not fear. That's awareness. Because the real danger was never asking the wrong questions. The real danger was never asking at all. And that's the one fact they hoped you would never ask about.